the environment for learning is also largely in your hands as a teacher. Not entirely, but largely. And as a 20-year-old teacher, I learned this. I learned the power of environment. When I used to take my kindergartners to the Detroit Metropolitan Airport, and I would take 7, 8, or 9 of them down to the airport, and I had nothing in mind. We'd watch the planes, fly around. This is before Homeland Security, before every airport turned into a mall. But you can still picture, Concourse A and Concourse B, right? So I would get to Concourse A with my 8 5-year-olds. And what did they do when they got to the head of the concourse and looked down that long, narrow highway? Anybody who knows 5-year-olds, what did they do? Of course, they ran like hell. And here was this hapless 20-year-old teacher, like with a butterfly net, come back! I'm trying to catch them. And it took me 3 trips. I'm a pretty slow learner. It took me 3 trips to recognize that the environment was stronger than my lesson. Because the second time I went, I said, now remember, hold hands. Okay, and write in your sketchbooks. All right. And when we get to the end, I'll feed you M&Ms. Sure. I had everything going for me. And we get to the mouth of Concourse A, and boom! It's like a big sign went on and said, run, ignore that. And off they went. So, it took me a while to get it, but I did get it. And what I got was the environment is your teacher. The environment is a stronger teacher in a way than anything you say or do. So that tells me, in Chicago, for example, that if you have an illiterate classroom, no books, no magazines, no comic books, and yet you're saying, I want you to read, you're running against your more powerful teacher. If you don't have numeracy and mapping and art materials and clay and wood and nails, then you're actually undermining your own best interest in terms of what you want the kids to do. So the environment is hugely important. So setting up an environment that has opportunities for these values or these dispositions of mind to develop is a key part of being a great teacher. And the other part of it is developing what I sometimes think of as a curriculum of question. And I could go on about